Namaste everyone. Join me today for a gentle hips and hamstrings opening flow to begin your day with fluidity and moving any stagnant energy. We're going to start with a pranayama, a breathing technique called Nadi Sharana, alternate nostril breathing. Place your index finger and middle finger in between your eyebrows, and then block your right nostril with your thumb as you breathe in through the left, slow and deep, and then closing that nostril with your ring finger, releasing your thumb to breathe out the right nostril. Then breathing back in through the right nostril. When you breathe all the way to the top, then blocking the right nostril and exhaling out the left. And continue like this. Breathe in through the left nostril, blocking the right with your thumb. And then closing the left nostril with your ring finger to breathe out the right. And breathe in through the right. And out through the left. Continue for a few more rounds. And after your final breath out the right nostril, just returning into a comfortable seat, keeping your eyes closed down, returning to your natural way of breathing without any control. In and out the nostrils. Namaste, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. And I invite you to set an intention for your practice, what you would like to receive, what made you show up on your mat today. What is your heart asking of you in this moment? When you give yourself the space and the silence to hear, that's when we are truly shown the answers and we can see clearly. So I really invite you to enjoy these next moments completely for yourself. And when you find your mind trying to take you away from the moment, bringing yourself back as best as you can each time and staying in that silence. Coming into our cat and cow movements by arching the spine, opening through the shoulders and lifting the chin as you breathe in. And as you exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin into your chest, tuck your belly in, and inhale, open, widen through the collarbones. Exhale, tucking the belly in and pushing the ground away. Waking up through the spine here and bringing fluidity and motion throughout the spine. Feel free to close down your eyes here to let go of any external distractions and to go deeper inwards. And lifting up with your right arm, gaze up to your hands and threading your arm under the left. And begin to walk your left hand forward to go a bit deeper, otherwise keeping it where it is. Opening up through the shoulder blades. Allow your cheek to rest onto the mat. Use your left hand to push your way back up into that side twist. Right arm reaches up. Find your way to the tabletop and take it to the other side. Left arm reaches up and threads under the right arm. And maybe bring your right hand further forward. Pushing back up into that side twist, reach your left arms high and find your way to tabletop. Kick out with your right leg behind you and then bend your knee to your nose. As you inhale, kicking your leg back long, engage your core here and bring the knee back in, and once more. Inhale. Exhale, round, really push the ground away and then step that foot between your hands. Coming into a low lunge and sweeping your arms up next to your ears. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, bend the elbows out to the sides. Inhale, sweep the arms back up. Exhale, opening through the chest. And one more time, inhale. Exhale, open. Plant the hands beside your foot and take a twist up to the right. An option to kick your back foot into your top arm to go deeper and gaze over your shoulder, otherwise just staying in that side twist. Listening to your body here. Release the foot if you took that option. Start to straighten through your right leg. Inhale, bend the knee to come forward, lift the chest, open the shoulders. Exhale, straighten the legs, shift back. Move with your breath here. Inhale, come forward. And exhale, straighten. This time holding with your legs straight in a half splits. Can come up higher if that feels better for you to make it a little less intense. Otherwise, just holding here and really feeling into the sensations in your hamstring, flexing your foot towards you. And then shift your back heel in to sit on it and take a forward fold over your straight leg. Again, your hands can either wrap around your foot or they can just rest on the ground beside your leg. Inhale, reach back up and twist to your left, so drop the left hand just behind you and using your other hand to push with your knee, looking over your back shoulder. And reach up, coming forward into your low lunge, sinking the hips. Tuck the back toes to lift the knee off the ground and then step into a plank position. Lower the knees and bend your elbows to bring your chin and your chest down and lowering all the way onto your belly. Place your fingertips just on the edges of your mat and inhale, pushing up. Exhale, lower, and inhale, push up, look over your left shoulder, and exhale, lower to the ground. Inhale, push up, looking over your right shoulder. Exhale, release. Planting the hands under the shoulders to come into your tabletop position, and we'll take it to the other side. Left leg kicks long and bending your knee to chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round through the spine. And once more here. Exhale, stepping that foot between your hands, sweep your arms to the sky. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, opening your elbows out to the side, squeeze your shoulder blades. Reach up. Exhale. And one more time. Inhale. Exhale, open. And planting the hands to the front, twist to your left side. Left arm reaches up. Stay here or kick your back foot into your hand. And look over your shoulder. A beautiful stretch in your hips and your quad here. Bend the hands and come into your half split position, shifting the hips back. Inhale, bend your knee to come forward, sink the hips down. Exhale, straighten the left leg, flex your toes towards you. And bringing it forward. Exhale back. And holding in this half split position, see if you can shift your left hip backwards slightly and right hip forwards to square through the hips here. Again, coming up a little if that feels better for you. And what your body's asking for you today. Maybe it's asking you to take it a little slower and easier. Maybe it's asking you to challenge yourself more. When you're ready, shifting onto your back heel, sitting on your right heel, keeping your left leg straight in front and folding over your front leg. Inhale deep, exhale long, and then taking a twist, drop your right hand behind you. Using your left hand on your knee to push yourself open. On an inhale, lengthen taller, and on an exhale, push deeper into the twist. Making your way forward into your lunge. Stepping into your plank, and then lift your hips into our first downward facing dog. Start to bend one knee at a time to pedal out your legs, your hamstrings. Really spread your fingertips wide here to grip into the mat. And your hands are shoulder width distance apart, and your feet are hip width distance apart. And then find stillness with your legs when you're ready. Always an option here to slightly bend your knees if your legs do feel extra tight. Take some deep breaths in this downward facing dog. Start to kick up with your right leg. And just like we did in the tabletop, bending your knee into your chest. Inhale, straighten your leg, three-legged dog. And exhale, shifting forward, this time kicking your knee to your left elbow. Inhale, three-leg dog. Exhale, kicking your knee to your right elbow, and then planting your foot outside of your right hand into lizard pose. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and as you exhale, bend your elbows to lower to the ground. Take 2 more flows like this. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. And 1 more. Inhale, come up. And start to straighten through your right leg again. Just for a moment. And then coming forward, take a twist. Here, lift your right arm up and maybe catching your back foot. And releasing wherever you are. Start to walk your foot all the way across your body to your left hand, coming into a pigeon pose. You can bring your foot closer to your body for less intensity, otherwise taking the foot further from your body for more of a stretch here. And place one hand on your knee, one hand on your foot, holding in an upright position to start. Try to pull your left hip towards the front and feel a stretch here in the front of your hip. Then lowering onto your hands or reaching your hands in front and placing your forehead on the mat. And holding in this pigeon pose, this deep hip opening pose. And breathing into the sensations, feeling them disappear with every exhale and relax deeper into this pose. Walk your hands towards you to push your way back up. Tuck the back toes and step back into your downward facing dog. Take a moment here to pause and come back to your breath. Lift your left leg high, 3-leg dog. Bend your knee into your chest. 1. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend to your right elbow. 2. Inhale. Exhale this time to your left elbow and step your foot outside of your left arm. Drop your back knee to the ground. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, bend the elbows to lower towards the ground. 2 more flows like this, moving with your breath. Make your way up and start to straighten your left leg, flex the toes, half split for a moment, bend the knee and take a twist, lift your left arm high, and taking your option here, maybe kicking your foot to your hand, Release forward and find your way into your pigeon pose on the other side. To start, place one hand on your knee, one on your foot, and lift up with your body, closing down the eyes. Walking forward with your arms, and rest your head down. Our hips are a place where we tend to store a lot of tension and built up emotions. So when we take our time to release through this space, we can remove those blockages and allow our energy to flow more freely. Lift back to downward facing dog. Drop your knees, make your way into your child's pose. By sending your hips back to your heels and forehead comes to the mat. Feeling a big stretch all the way from the back of your neck to your lower back. And rounding up through the spine, tuck your toes, lift your hips downward facing dog. And gently taking as many steps as you need to reach the top of your mat. Inhale to lengthen the spine into a halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward and grabbing your opposite elbows with your hands. Gently rocking side to side, allow your head to hang heavy. Maybe keeping a slight bend in your knees here. And plant your left hand down as you bend your right knee. Right arm reaches up into a twist. And then bending your left knee, plant your right hand to the ground as your left arm reaches up. And then come to center and roll all the way up to standing, arms to the sky. Inhale. Bring your hands together at your heart. Exhale. And by your sides into mountain pose, Tadasana. Close down your eyes and come back to your breathing here. You're going to come into a tree pose, so planting down with your left foot into the ground as you bring your right foot either just above your ankle or above your knee, avoiding the knee area. Find your balance by focusing on one spot in front of you, not moving. Bring your palms at your heart. Feeling the groundedness of this tree pose. Release your foot down, release your hands and reach to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, dive to the ground, folding forward. And rolling all the way back up to standing, reach up, lengthen, bring your palms together at your heart. We'll take it on the other side, plant your right foot into the ground, and then bringing your left foot above your knee, on your thigh, or just above your ankle. And bring your palms together wherever you are, finding your tree pose. Release your arms, your leg, giving each leg a little bend. Find your stillness. Start to reach up as you breathe in through the nose and exhale out the mouth as your hands scan down the body. Inhale through the nose, arms reach up. Exhale twice out the mouth. Shh, shh. Inhale once through the nose. Exhale 3 times out the mouth. Inhale 1. Exhale 1. Inhale 1. Exhale 2. Inhale, come on your tippy toes as you come up. Exhale 3. Inhale 1, exhale 1. In, out 2. In, out for 3. Inhale, out 1. And come to stillness. Bring your hands onto your hips and stepping back with your right foot. Slightly point your toes outwards. Preparing for goddess pose, reach your arms into a star shape. And as you exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows out to the sides. Pull your tailbone inwards. Drop a little deeper and hold in this goddess pose. Feeling the strength here. Your inner fire shining bright. Release when you're ready. Hands come to your hips and switch your toes slightly pointing inwards. Take a breath in, round your shoulders back. Exhale, folding down to the ground. Plant your hands inside of your feet. Pull yourself towards the ground to make the tip of your nose meet the mat beneath you. Inhale, take a halfway lift, straighten the spine. Exhale, fold forward, bring your hands to your hips. Bend the knees slightly and roll all the way up. Step your feet together at the top of your mat. Walk your feet to the edges of your mat, toes pointing outwards. Find your way into Malasana yogic squat. Your palms together at your heart and use your elbows to push your knees out. Lengthen through your spine. Tuck your tailbone slightly outwards to go deeper into your hips. A last hip opening posture. Make your way onto your glutes, scooching back and reach up to lengthen and folding over your legs here. Either holding onto your feet or placing your hands on your legs, folding from your hips. Breathe in, breathe out. Can you go down a little lower on your exhale? Rolling up to seated, reach your arms in front of you to roll all the way down onto your back, vertebrae by vertebrae. Give your knees a hug into the chest. Gentle rock side to side to massage out your spine, giving yourself a big hug. Releasing your legs down and finding your way into the final pose, Savasana. Allow your feet to fold to the sides, your arms resting beside you, palms facing upwards. Close down your eyes. Remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth to relax your jaw. Breathing without any control, allowing the air to flow in and out naturally through your nostrils. Noticing the gentle rise and fall of your stomach. There's nothing else left to do but be in this beautiful energy of stillness and peacefulness that you've created for yourself here. You've done the work, you've moved your body, showed up on your mat. Now all that's left to do is be. And if you notice thoughts starting to arise, noticing them and then sending them on their way, not holding on or attaching to any thoughts, bringing yourself back to the present moment each time. Notice if you're unconsciously holding onto any tension throughout your body here. Can you relax that 1% more? Allowing your body to fully melt into the mat here. Bring some movement back into the body by wriggling your fingers, your toes, breathing a little deeper, and maybe giving your knees a hug into the chest. Taking as much time as you need. Start to roll over onto one side, maybe taking a big stretch overhead. And then rolling onto your side, resting your head on your shoulder. Hold here for a moment to come back to the space around you. Make your way up into a seated position, just how we began today. We'll finish with a prana apana breathing exercise. We'll be in and out the nostrils. As you breathe in through the nose, connect your pinky and your ring finger to your thumb, and your pointer finger and middle finger face upwards straight. And when you breathe out, you connect your middle finger and ring finger to your thumb, your pinky and your index finger face down straight. And inhale, connecting ring and pinky to thumb. Exhale, ring finger and middle finger to thumb. Inhale as the prana, the life force energy, flows upwards. And exhale as it flows down, apana. Continue for a few rounds here. your last exhale, reach your arms around and up, palms meet at the top. Exhale, namaskara, hands together at your heart. From my heart to yours, thank you so much for practicing today. Bring this beautiful energy with you through your day. Share it with the people around you. And know that this is a space that you can come to whenever you need. It's always within you.